Convoys are still coming through. Again, police are now moving everybody back. We're just coming up live.
You need to, I'm sorry. It's not an option right now.
The man who shot that footage that you're looking at, City News cameraman Pete Dworshak, the two of us spent almost a week together in Fort Mac gathering the story of the environment as well as the story of the people.
My car's the only thing I have left, so I wasn't about to give it up.
You really saw the resilience of people, and you realize that because of the nature of that industry, the oil sands and the oil industry, we met people from Nova Scotia, all these East Coasters, guys from Ontario, guys from BC, and it was really that the fact that no one was killed, no one was seriously injured, everyone was positive, everyone was, Fort Mac strong. We're going to come back.
One of my favorite stories, we happened to meet, we were gassing up at one of the gas stations, and you started chatting with these guys who happened to be firefighters from Ontario. And so we decided to talk to them a little. We were gone for Mother's Day. And I'll never forget this very young guy. It was his first fire.
We're talking to him.
We're talking to him, and you can hear his voice kind of cracking, like, I think it's going to be okay. And this is your first fire, and you're going into the worst fires in Canadian history?
I'm here with a pretty experienced crew.
What's the last thing your mom and dad said to you before you left?
They gave me a great big hug and said, "I love you and stay safe."
We had done it in True City style. Pete and I flew and rented an RV. So we spent almost a week together in this RV, going upstream against all of the folks who were fleeing and gathering their stories.
You start driving up the highway, you see a sea of people driving towards you, and you're like a salmon going the wrong way up the river. And then it's quiet. And then we crested the one hill near Wood Buffalo, near the provincial park, and it was just that wall of smoke, and you could see the glow in the air, and you really get the magnitude of it.
I think too, obviously the fires that were destroying this huge part of Canada, and really in a way that had never been seen before, but the stories of the people, I'd never been out west before, the stories of the people helping was what blew me away the most. Little communities setting up shelters and community centers for people.
That town with the neon bristle board, that just said rooms here.